We want to bring on another guy that's near and dear to the community, near and dear to PlayATshow.com, Hollywood in the Hood. He's a champion in the community with the oppressed people's nation. What you know about Mr. Ernest L. Smith? Yeah, I'm from down the way, but I got love for E.C, you know what I'm saying? But my man Ernest L. Smith is a champion of East Cleveland right here. Former East Cleveland City Council President. What's up, Ernest?
What's up, my brother?
Still with the oppressed people nation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ain't knock you off your pivot or none of that?
No, sir.
Let me ask you a real question. Do you think any of the things that we're going through right now might be stem from a little hard feelings about that?
Oh, definitely. You know, well, first of all, let me say it's an honor. Thank you for having me. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here live on the Player T Hollywood in the Hood. So,
man, appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely. You know, we founded OPN in October of 2008, and I knew from the beginning that we would be under attack from different entities, politicians, people-trictions, other organizations.
Man, yeah, you're right, because I foreshadowed. I'm like, Ernest taking that next step. And he, you know, he's out here in the trenches for real. It's going to be, and I'll be dog years later.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Yes, sir. Well, it actually been a attempt on my character for the past few years.
Attempt on your character for the
Attempt
past.
on my character.
Like, can you speak on some of it, what they might accuse you of?
Absolutely. As you know, by the grace of God, I won 2 elections. As you know, I'm not a politician. I'm a guy that's sitting around like us and everybody talking about what needs to be done. I'm the type that hop off the cliff and do it. So all the people that was in my great city, East Cleveland, a lot of people that was raised up to be in those positions got a little jealous. And, you know, we hear things that these politicians will do or attempt to do to somebody, but, man, I'm talking about, so I beat them in 2 elections, and they went around lies of underage children. Yeah, it's talking about said I took.
That's the worst. That's the worst stigma to get on you, man.
It's crazy.
That's the worst stigma to get on you. But usually when that happens, it's because you're doing a lot of good in the community, and people do get upset or get jealous.
Yeah, they said I took a city car that can't make it to Detroit on the west side. Said I took it to Detroit, Michigan, to human traffic underage girls. Yeah, and you know, of course, no law enforcement, nothing, just these politicians, and the news picked it up, and that's when I knew it was bigger than what I was thinking at the time. It was big, like I thought it would be back in 2008, as far as the attacks. You know, when the news picked up those lies.
Were you disappointed? Because here you are, a man of the people. You know, you got a lot of love in the community. So for him to win 2 elections, I tell you right there, he's got the confidence of the people. You know, really. So did that sink what did that do to you mentally, man? To see yourself on the news and bad in a light like that. Absolutely. When you know your heart, you're with the oppressed people's nations, for God's sake. What do you mean I'm sex trafficking? I ain't on no Diddy stuff. I don't got no baby oil in the government whip.
No, to be
you said it couldn't even make it to the west side.
Yeah, the car couldn't even make it to the west side, too.
But I'm trafficking.
Crazy. But to be honest with you, you know, I was upset for 24 hours until those phone calls from the people started coming in like, don't worry about it, baby. We already know that's not you. We already know that car can't make it to the west side, and we know the individuals that's telling these stories. We know about those individuals. So it's like at home.
Oh, you had individuals actually making up stories?
Oh, yeah. They were putting it on flyers. Putting it, like I said, putting it on the news, so the news picked it up. And
the actual girls that were involved?
No, none of them. It never happened.
Okay, right, okay.
It never happened, so.
So who was these type of people doing this? Were they
people that
affiliated with?
No, I say their names. This clown Eric Brewer.
Oh, the former mayor.
Juanita Gowdy, Justin Anderson, Antoine Billings, which that's his alias, Antoine. You know, because if you look up Antoine Billings, you will see his long rap sheet. So he go around with his alias, Anton. And he got everybody from Prosecutor O'Malley calling him Anton. You know, it goes real deep. It's a lot of puppets, if that makes sense to you. And it wasn't until this court case, I knew it was higher up puppet masters, but you know they had to show their hand on this court case.
Yeah.
So I got to see all the players and you know trying to lock me up and.
So what came about with that? Because are you going? Did they charge? They charged you. Did they find you guilty or not guilty or anything?
I got charged with 5 counts, theft in office, and mainly theft in office. So it all stemmed from me driving a city car, doing business in the city car. Like I said, the underage children didn't work.
Was it a thing about, you know, I'm supposed to log in and out, and I might have had it too long, or, you know, I didn't properly log in or log out?
It was a matter of the politicians knew I had it early morning, late night.
Because I seen something on the news and I heard your response to the man on the news, and you was like, I guess, you know, these other politicians, they not out here in the streets.
Well, the prosecutor said helping youth and the elders in the community is not city business. Broke my heart. Yeah.
Who, Mike O'Malley said that?
Well, it come from Mike O'Malley, but
Mike, we had you here on stage.
But the two,
man, we tried to bring you here so you have a greater discernment in your judgment in dealing with people in the community, in our communities, man. That was the purpose of Player T hooking up with you, Mike. Come on, man. Come on, Mike. I ain't afraid to talk to you. I ain't selling crack no more.
Absolutely.
Good.
So as you know, I have various community grassroots programs that I was doing before councilman and kept them rolling and advanced them as the councilman. And some of those individuals, I named one, the guy Justin Anderson. He used to volunteer on my programs until I wouldn't politic with him. Okay. You know, they put out a lot of filthy lies on people.
So you saying some of these people wanted to cross party lines and work with you on something?
Well, we was already working together.
You were already working together?
Yeah, well, we'll do some volunteer work. They wasn't one of my best friends. I'm not their best friend because I don't like the way how they do things. But there's certain things like if you look on Facebook, it's certain like Justin Anderson to say, I'm off today, I'm going to do the Cardinal Watch program. But it wasn't until 2021 where I'm not on that with y'all on. So they started attacking underage children, didn't work. Now he knew I had the vehicle.
How were you able to defeat that? Obviously it wasn't true. So what, you had people coming out saying, no, this ain't.
You know what? By the grace of God, I didn't even have to.
Didn't even have to.
I didn't have to hit any of these great shows like yours.
Okay.
To explain myself.
Yeah, because
I didn't have to explain myself.
So we appreciate you being here because Ern wasn't out there speaking a whole lot about, you know, man, they got me screwed up, man. No, because he's standing in his truth. But he did come on here because of our relationship, and I appreciate that.
I appreciate you having me.
Wow, man.
But after I wouldn't deal with them, you know, they sent some pictures of the vehicle to the auditor, to the vehicle in my driveway, which everybody know I go get the vehicle early and I drop it back off late, almost every day.
Yeah.
But as you know, I have videos of me walk. I didn't go get the vehicle every day, but I did a lot. The rules, you're supposed to have a vehicle parked at City Hall, which it was when it's not in use for city business.
Okay.
And these people knew this. So the auditor come to my house, see me going up to Shaw in an abandoned building and says, that's not city business. See the look on your face right there?
Yeah. If I'm a city owner and you pulling up in the city whip to an abandoned joint, first thing in my mind is what kind of trick bag you coming out of? No disrespect. So, can you explain that?
Yeah, it's real simple.
Okay.
Abandoned buildings, missing children. So on that specific day, because I don't lie, so I don't know what I was doing at that abandoned building, but it showed one eating dinner, looking for player T. If I'm at a abandoned building on Hayden, I'm trying to get that building on the demo list. I don't just sit in the office like them politicians.
Yeah.
You know
I'm identifying the stressed property. I'm seeing what I can do better with it than it just sitting here being an eyesore.
Absolutely.
But no, you think I'm taking underage girls in here in my company vehicle, scooping them up, whatever you thought I was doing. Because I'm even about to put no ideas in nobody's head, man. But that's terrible. So a guy couldn't be out here surveying where he's in control of the land at. He can't do that, huh? So, I'm better off doing it walking, huh?
Another charge.
Oh, I'm more sincere if I do it walking. Okay.
Crazy. The other charge was, which he got found not guilty, and I got found guilty. I don't know how this happened.
Hold on, did they try to make it like where you all were in cahoots?
Yeah, so with no proof anything of this came up in the trial, they said that I received the cars and the gas card from the mayor.
Eric Brewer.
No, from the Mayor King.
Mayor King. Yeah. King, not Brewer.
So let me show you this. Now
they saying you received the car and the gas cards from him.
From the mayor.
Mayor King.
Which that's a whole different body of government. What that say, player T?
Okay, it says new key issuance. Dr. Khadija F. Guy hereby certified as the current appointed clerk of council. Car keys for 2003 Ford was distributed to Councilor Ernest L. Smith for the purpose of use while in office for city business. I got paperwork. That's why I wanted you to come on, man, just so I can hold something up like this. Because y'all ain't going to destroy the character of a man that's been out here fighting on the front lines while you local jokers out here pointing fingers and talking trash. This man has been vilified in the media for what? For what? I got the paperwork right here, man. I can have the car. What's your problem? So how you get tied up with Mayor King, though?
I didn't. My lawyer tried to separate it 4 times, and I'll keep that story short.
Okay.
But I shouldn't have been sitting up there with him. It's a whole plan.
It's a whole plan to tie you into some stuff that
tie me into. Most of the whole trial, I was just sitting there.
Am I to believe that there's some enemies to Mr. King that's now you inherited his enemies too?
No, I wouldn't say that. It was mainly because. So I don't care if it's Donald Trump sitting in that mayor's seat. The council person's supposed to work with the mayor to get things done. You don't have to eat cupcakes with them. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? None of that. These people wanted me to
eat cupcakes.
No. These people wanted me to destroy the cupcakes. Put them lies on him and all that. I'm not doing that.
Directly or indirectly, how did they approach you?
I mean, just... you know how I go.
Man, we don't like this, man. Try to turn you against him.
I mean,
and matter of fact, you should say something, Ern.
I mean, some of it go without being said. Well, let me respectfully say this. My partners are the people. I don't have any partners. I don't have any partners in City Hall.
Intelligent.
We know how to cordially work together.
People.
You know what I mean? We know how to cordially work together. And in the politician arena in East Cleveland, they want you to pick a side. I would never pick a side. Brandon King's side wouldn't even insult me like that and try to ask me to pick a side. These clowns wanted me to pick a side. My sides are the middle, the people, the main side of any community when it comes to the politics.
Pick a side meaning like powerful interest groups in the community versus the people. Are you saying that to me? I'm not gonna ask you to put any names.
No.
There.
I mean, I just put names on them.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say powerful interest groups. I'll say interest groups fighting for their own self-serving.
He said, I ain't say powerful interest groups. I'm gonna just say interest groups.
Yeah, just fighting for their own interest. You got. Okay, let me back up a little bit. A lot of these people on the surface, they look like they fighting for the right thing. But if you know these people, one didn't went to jail for breaking the entry. He want revenge. Another one lost in the election. She want revenge. Eric Brewer lost his mayor seat a few years ago. He want revenge. And humbly saying, I talk better about other people better than me because I don't like talking about me, but I'm the one in their way. So my situation really don't have nothing to do with Brandon King. They just know that they need me out the way. So that's the main thing.
So I think you got a question, Ernest.
Yeah, I have a question. What would you say to
Hold on, JC. Let me get.
What would you say to some people? What would you say the top 3 things that you've learned being in politics that would help them maybe get further?
The top 3 things that I've learned, and I'll say that. So being out there with the people, you got to be out there with the people. The people run the show. The finances of the city, and just good character. Good character. A lot of things I already I knew about organizing the people, organizing. Again, the people are the boss. I would tell somebody. Really, right now, I don't have advice for nobody.
Right, because we facing them forces.
Yeah, but you supposed to already be doing that before you even go get in that seat. So that's why to me, as far as advice, first of all, I wouldn't even be having a conversation about supporting somebody unless you already out there doing it. So.
Right, yeah, man. If you green, it's kind of,
Oh yeah, let me address this one. The gas cards. So they say I stole some gas cards, and they say I got them from the mayor, right?
You stole them from the mayor.
Well, no, they said the mayor gave them to me along with the city car. Now, one of their witnesses was the former Now, one of their witnesses was the former finance director. His name Charles N. They knew how I got the gas card, so the prosecutors asked him not one question about me. My attorney stood up. He said, so who was the keeper of the cars, the only keeper of the cars? Finance director said, me. Did you assign one to Ernest Smith? Yes. Did everything come back to your computer? Yes. Was the gas in the budget passed by council? Yes. Did Councilman Smith ask you all the time to hold him accountable? Did you meet with Councilman Smith often? Yes. Prosecutor jump up and say, but you under the mayor. Trying to put it like he under the mayor, so it came from the mayor. The same way with the keys. My clerk was explaining she couldn't find the keys at first because I went through her. I didn't have a conversation with the mayor, and I'm pointing up because upstairs. I didn't have a conversation with him. I didn't even know. She just happened to ask Brandon have he saw the keys because he was the former council person. He said, yes, under the keys is in such and such drawer. Prosecutor hop up again. So Brandon King did have something to do with Ernest Smith getting the car. Now, mind you, the only thing the jury got right, respectfully, is they found him not guilty for giving, but somehow found me guilty for receiving.
Didn't found him not guilty for giving, but found you guilty for receiving. Yet you got paper. So I'm trying to reconcile this, Ern. If you got paperwork saying that, and there's money in the budget allocated for gas,
I say this.
What's going on?
I say this respectfully. Plus, hopefully, grace of God, I have the appeal coming up. None of the jurors were from anywhere near East Cleveland, West Side, East Side. They was in Cuyahoga County, but none of them were.
Was it a jury or your peers? That's what I want to know.
Two of them.
Or what was it all?
Two out
Wonder
of the 12.
Bread. It was all Wonder Bread.
2 out of the 12. Player T, when I hit that stand and I was talking to him and I was talking about the pimps and the gangs and stuff on Shaw Avenue that the children had to walk past, I'm talking to them about the the late nights I done spent in the tent with the Camp Out Against Violence.
Yeah, because they like what that got to do with an abandoned place.
I thought I thought they was hearing me.
Okay.
You know, I told them, if your elected officials only work till 4 o'clock, you have a fit.
Well, here's the thing. Our elected officials got their own whip, you know, and they getting reimbursed.
They get reimbursed. So not all of them. Okay. Some of the time, I've been in the city court with Councilman Conwell. But if they're using their own vehicles and getting reimbursed, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing got to be in the budget. It's the same thing.
Right. Yeah, we hope. So are you confident this stuff is going to come up in your favor in appeal? Because you do have paperwork saying that you were legally given a card, it was money legally in the budget and set aside for that.
You know, this was regular circumstances. Like I tell people, it'd have been over with. But we dealing with politics and politicians. So I don't know. So,
Ern, it seemed like through all of that, you just went back to your devotion in the streets because you're sitting right here in your original capacity, OPN. Yeah, well, that's the y'all might have tried to take me out of office, but you ain't gonna take me from the mindset.
Well, that's the thing that they don't like. I never left the mindset of the oppressed people nation.
I never left. Y'all can take the gas cards. Y'all can take the whip. Y'all can I'm still out here with it. I'm still out here with it. It ain't about gas cards. It ain't about no company whip that can't even make it from one side of the town to the other.
So watch this. It was like $6,800, right? Let's just bump it up to $7,000. $7,000.
Money spent.
You divide.
That's a lot of gas.
Hold on. Over 5 years.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Over 5 years.
Right.
You break that down, it's like $5 a day. Where am I going?
Where am I going? Where am I going
break
at $5 a day?
Break it down and tell me if I'm wrong.
Where am I going at $5 a day? Man, real quick, man. If people want to support you and reach out to you, how can they contact you?
Ernest Smith on all social medias. We back out here every Friday on the corner, Sean Euclid, giving out food fresh off the grill.
Say something to the people. I know you got to go real quick. Say something to your constituents, the people that believed you in EC, looked up to you. Give them something to hang their hat on right now.
Absolutely. You know, like I respectfully told the judge, I don't have anything to apologize about.
Huh!
And, you know, and as you can see, she still didn't lock me up.
Huh! You know, right. You here today, yeah, you know.
Yeah, so, I mean, because I think she was pretty fair. I'll just say that. Shout out to Judge Holly Gallagher, and they say she's a mean one.
But she was real fair.
She was real. I'm talking about, listen, they was trying to show, that's why I still can't because it's you, but they go take clips of this and try to show it in the court.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what they've been doing, and so more power to them. But I'm talking about on their knees begging to lock me up, and the judge said it's been politicians that then took thousands and thousands and thousands.
Right, Jimmy DeMora.
And pocketed in they pocket. So she refused to lock me up. But to the people of East Cleveland, thank you for your support. Thank you for the ones that wrote letters on my behalf. Thank you for the ones that came down and spoke on my behalf. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone that still supports me. I'm not worried about the ones that don't because they don't know me. So, I mean, city car, city councilman, city gas card, city budget.
Enough said. Thank you, Ern.
Appreciate you, brother.
Man. Give it up for Ernest L. Smith.
I'll definitely be making a donation to Hollywood and the hood.
I want to thank Ernest. I want to thank Eugene Sofer for coming on. Everybody from around the world from tuning in. All of my people in EC who tuned in to hear what Ern had to say. We appreciate y'all. Play a T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood.